Come on in. Welcome to the Artist Loft. We have 5 artists here, 4 painters and 1 jeweler. My name's Cindi and I'm one of the oil painters. And I'll give you a little tour of my space. I paint all sorts of subjects, from landscapes, still lifes, portraits. I've painted portraits of children, prominent Washington figures, even a Major League Baseball player. But the #1 request I get from clients is to paint their pets. So I've developed a little specialty in animal portraiture, and I'll give you a little sample of some of my work. Let's start with the Great Falls residents. This is Kylie. Kylie lives in Great Falls, and I painted this portrait in the throes of the COVID lockdown, and I wanted to paint something cheerful. And what could be more cheerful than a fluffy, smiling dog? Next, we have another Great Falls resident. This is Aaron Rodgers, and he is the quarterback of our household. Going across the pond to Giverny, France. That's where I encountered this chicken at Monet's house and garden, and it was a very inspirational place. All the flowers, the beautiful landscapes, the lily pond, the Japanese bridge, and strange-looking chickens. Back in Virginia, we have wild ponies from Assateague. And these ponies had just swum across, and they got to Chincoteague, and were all huddled together. And to me, it looked like they were telling secrets, so I call this one Whisper Campaign. And this cute pug on the beach has an expression on his face as though he really doesn't want to be there. And I can relate because I'm not a beach goer, so I just had to paint him as soon as his owner showed me that photograph. Now for something a little bit more exotic. This pride of lions was in South Africa. And friends of mine went on a safari and took this photo, and they were very close to these lions. They obviously had already eaten, so they didn't feel threatened. Also in South Africa was this giraffe. Look at his stare. Now for a more domestic subject, we have a beautiful young girl and her best friend, King. And this donkey I encountered at a petting zoo in Hot Springs, Virginia. Now, petting zoos are usually for children, but they attract me as well. They had a baby alpaca and baby pigs and all sorts of cute little animals, and I saw this guy and just had to paint him. Now, we can't have a donkey without elephants, because we're bipartisan here. So these elephants are also from South Africa. And that's just a sample of some of my animal portraits. If you'd like to see more of my work, you can visit my website at www.cindiberryfineart.com. That's Cindi with an I, C-I-N-D-I. Thank you so much for watching.